Hi friends, welcome to the English Club. I'm Nitish. I am standing here to deliver a short speech on Mahatma Gandhi. Actually, I called Mahatma Gandhi as a unifying force of truth and non-violence. Mahatma Gandhi, remembered as the father of a nation, his contribution in India's freedom struggle is enormous. He was a unifying force of truth and non-violence, and his birth anniversary is remembered as International Day of Non-Violence, and it was passed by United Nations General Assembly on 15 June 2007. I think first of all, I say that it's a personal biography. Then he went for educational purposes. Then he returned to South Africa for practicing a lawyer. Then his role in India's freedom struggle. Then after I say his last period of a time. So first of all, my introduction begins with his personal biographies. Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 at Porbandar in Gujarat. It is a coastal city located in the western part of India. His father was Karamchand Gandhi and his mother was Putli Bai. His wife name was Kasturba Gandhi. Manilal, Hiralal and Devdas are children of Mahatma Gandhi. He left India in 1888 for a study of law or barristering in London. He received his barrister degree in 1891 and he went to South Africa for practicing barristering in 1893. Then after practicing a number of years, then in 1915, 9 January 1915, he returned to India, and this day is remembered as Bharatiya Pravasi Divas. Government of India remarked this day as Bharatiya Pravasi Divas, and he observed every year. Then after his first participation in national movement actually begins with the first speech at BHU, Banaras Hindu University, with Madan Mohanlal Malviya. Then after he participated with the Champaran Satyagraha in 1917, and his first participation in India's national movement. Then after he take participation in Ahmedabad Mill Strike in 1918, and then after he participated in Khilafat movement in 1919, and then he started non-cooperation movement in 1920, and then after he participated or he launched civil disobedience movement in 1930, and then after his major movement started by him was civil disobedience movement and Quit India movement in 1942, and the exact date was 8 August 1942. And then after India became independence, and after partition, his death anniversary, actually 30 January 1948, he was assassinated by Hindu fanatic Nathuram Godse, and this day was remembered as a Martyrs' Day. And I think not only in India, as an Indian, we remember Mahatma Gandhi as a father of a nation and unifying force, and his contribution in India's freedom struggle and in development of Indian people is enormous. We cannot forget his contribution for the earth that survived in India. Actually, I think Mahatma he used satyagraha or he used truth and non-violence as his tool, and from these tools he defeated the oppressive colonial power. He became successful in liberating from oppressive colonial rule, and then after India became independence, and day after day India reaches its new destination after getting independence from the British Empire. So I think today the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi is commemorated or celebrated not only in India but across the world. And his major follower is Aung San Suu in Myanmar, Nelson Mandela in South Africa or African continent, and a number of disciples who follow Gandhian principle survive in the world. And actually, when the United Nations General Assembly began, then International Day of Non-Violence is observed, and the United Nations General Assembly Secretariat praises Gandhi his contribution towards upliftment of the global peace. That's why he was nominated 5 times for Nobel Prize, but unfortunately he never received a Nobel Prize. And actually, he was a president of Indian National Congress. Actually, he was affiliated to the Indian National Congress. And there is the history in Indian National Congress. Only one time in 1924 in Belgaum session, he became the president of Indian National Congress. And after that, I think he led in several sectors for the upliftment of women's societies, upliftment of Harjan. Actually, in 1932, in Pune Pact with Gandhi, he signed with a pact with B.R. Ambedkar, and B.R. Ambedkar lived or amended the demand of a communal award or separate electoral for Harjan people. Actually, his major books was My Experiment with Truth or Hindu Swaraj, and his weekly magazine is Naujivan. Actually, and another magazine, actually Harijan and Harijan Sangh were major organization founded by him.
Young India.
And Young India, Indian Opinion is another weekly magazine written by Mahatma Gandhi. So I think he was not only a politician, not only a freedom fighter, he was a good lawyer, he was a good social activist, he was a good politician. And his political teacher was Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and his spiritual, he was a more a spiritual leader actually, and his spiritual leader was Ramji, actually. Ramchandra ji is the spiritual leader of Mahatma Gandhi. So his major books and quotations inspired a number of people across the world to deliver the message of truth and non-violence. And think he was a unforgettable figure in the not only in Indian history but the history of the world. And his contribution was maintaining a global pace and regional global pace and global growth in several sectors, not only academic, health, political. He was memorized by every person across the world. And I think he was the most important or central figure in India's national movement. The one quotation I want to share, actually Gandhi said, what you think, what you do, and what you celebrate or what you receive in your life, actually it is the harmony, and then finally you receive a happiness. Because he always said that happiness is not depending upon machines or every materialistic life. He said that if you are the hardworking, you enjoy your works, you receive happiness actually. And this principle is realized or followed by not only in India but the different countries across the globe. So I would like to conclude these statements in a few sentences or few lines. So I think Gandhi is central figure in not only in India but a global stage. He recognized as a unifying force of truth and non-violence. And in India, he was remembered as a father of nation. And for the first time, when Subhash Chandra Bose was in Singapore and he was fighting for India's independence with the Indian National Army, then on a radio program, he called Mahatma Gandhi as a father of nation. And then after government of India adopt this theory or this concept, and then after we say that Mahatma Gandhi is the father of nation. So that's all.
Thank you, sir, for mentioning all the things about Mahatma Gandhi in chronological order. From birth to the death, the journey begins on 2 October 1869 from a small village Porbandar in Gujarat to 30 January 1948. The journey, the time period is not so easy for him. The things you have mentioned very fantastically, you have discussed his political role in India, Indian freedom fighter. The biggest things that draws the whole world towards him was his principle. The principle was truth and non-violence, and that is the biggest thing, according to him, through which he used successfully against the colonial power, I mean to say British governments, to help India gain independence, right? And he was considered the central figure of Indian freedom fighter or Indian struggle, we may say. And lastly, we can say that Gandhiji was not only a name. Right now, it just strikes thousands and millions of the hearts as well as their mind with Gandhian philosophy. whenever we talk about peace, either the regional or whether at the global level, and if we cannot talk about Mahatma Gandhi, it was injustice. It was injustice. Asambhav. When we talk peace, when we talk freedom, when we talk about the rights of the women, and we cannot talk the father of the nation, the figure whom we adore, whom we consider the great patriotism, and you may say a leader too. That was the person, the legend was Mahatma Gandhi. And one more thing is that he was not only a political leader, he was also a spiritual leader. And apart from this, he was also known as for writing different kinds of articles. Means he was also a great author too. So thanks sir that mentioning all the things about him. So there is nothing left behind that I need to discuss here the same things. So I hope friends you enjoyed the life of Mahatma Gandhi from birth to death. That was very excellent. I pay you lots of thanks for coming here and watching my video. And don't forget to share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.